Welcome to Rixas, where in this we get to do things. And because we get to do things, we are cool. Okay. We are working on things today. Wow. How eventful and exciting. Remember to like, subscribe, click the bell, and donate to the Patreon. Should be some option. It's called Stock Active. So you kind of play with that. And does this stuff that we want. All right, that works. Cool. Now we need to feed that through. There's so much feeding that we have to do. So now that should fix itself. And we shouldn't get wood on the receiver screen. All right, that looks right. It's good. I think one quick thing you can also do is like a double set thing. Yeah, I think you can do that pretty quickly. So draw the trigger block. The trigger serial holder stuff. Bear between magazine and trigger. This is the actual trigger here. It's good to know. You know it's the trigger because it has the most things in it. Okay, so that all makes sense to us. That's good. And then what we want to do is to have it behind. And that starts somewhere here. So if match trigger action, that should be under double set. Hey Briamic, I haven't seen you in, I don't know what time it was. Yeah, welcome back. How are you doing this fine weekend? Yeah, I've been lurking around. Makes sense, makes sense. What's the darkest color we have? Main color 2. And then what we want to do is to shift everything by a certain amount. Minus whatever. Here we can actually do like a plus angle vector. So let's do double offset. And that equals angle vector times uh, 0.5 times ratio. And doing like one other trigger that is easy to do. Debating if you're gonna play from the depths. Damn, that's crazy. Who are you debating with? Did you know that I would play more from the depths if it wasn't like a job? But it's kind of on me for only building good looking stuff. Well, that was my motivation at least. How's that? What? I think I copied the wrong thing. That's hilarious. But yeah, it's like, huh? Do I really want to spend like another 2 weeks building a ship. I don't have that time anymore. That's probably why most of the people who are active in From the Depths are kids. But yeah. What is this? Yeah, screwed up somewhere. Now it's time to comment things out slowly until we find the culprit. So it can't be this one, no. It has to be this one. Well, getting close. So it's probably this one and this one now. It's Ajman. Ajman with a streak. For your streak, you get to win a free sweet potato. You can go to 256 Rue Le Chemin to pick up your prize. Oh, that is correct, I think. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just gonna have to do this. We're gonna hit something. Oh well. Okay. This says actual trigger in it, so I'm gonna trust myself. Trust my past self. To see where that brings me. Do 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 do. Wow. I'll do this one. Turns out I should not have trusted myself. That's crazy. How could past me betray me like that? You must have been paid off. Wow, it works. Does it look slightly off? This is totally, definitely usable, and no one will complain about it, so. Wow. Double trigger. Incredible. Okay, so that's that. And then we need to add some options to the actual thing. Did I want to do alternate sling? I think so. We might as well, just to add more options to our bolt action ecosystem that we have built around us. Whoops. Okay, so we have sling style. What? Do we not have that? Okay. So what we might want to do is okay, I think that's good. And then we can look at like magazine screen, for example, and then still that margin container actually. So nothing crazy about it. It's good. All right, we have this. And then we have how that feeds. Need to do this as well. Firearm screen. And then that gets fed here. And then we also need to load it. Goes for something like this. I love elect. I will elect that variable as president. So we have that. It should be up here. And so on. So now with all of that, we should be able to save the sling style. And then we need to pass it through the receiver. And then we're going to have to add that in our receiver as well. Somehow remember all of these steps. Like, oh, what could be the next possible point of failure? What am I missing? I'm actually being cognizant of that's nice. Okay. Now we can finally change the sling style. So we go to sling, we search that up, and then we see we have sling attached here, and then we match sling style. This is going to be 2 for now. So this one is in the 0 camp. Copy this format to move on to other places. Yeah, this one only applies for the Schultz and Schutz. I don't know how to pronounce that. I remember if it's like Austrian or German. Do it again? Really? Oh, it's the old stock area. Okay. I should just delete most of this. Yippee. I'm not confused as much. And then we get to change that, and this, and that, and this, and that. Let's make sure that works first, and then we can start editing while it's up. It's gonna be fun. Okay. Firearm designer, let's open. Okay, the sling attachment point's still in the right place, that's good. And yeah, that works for the thumbhole grip, which we wanted. And then we can see that it does not appear for this, and then we can start playing around with how this works. And for this one, we want to do, like, start with something shorter. Where is my short guy? Yeah. So I want to try it on, like, putting it somewhere here, I believe. And that will generally give us the best, like this little sliver here. So that's a circle and then a round bar. And then we do the same on the hoop, which is very important. The reason why we're doing it with the short one is so that it'll fit for all sizes. Okay, so in the drawer here, so let's start with the back. So if we look at the buttstock, where it is down here somewhere. This. So what we can do is just borrow this draw circle. And we can just do something flat. So we don't need antemp. So plus new start is fine. I'd do 1/5. Okay. That's a bit silly. Silly mistakes happen. So we're just going to copy its same type. Okay, yeah, so that's somewhere back there. So if we look at an actual net rifle that uses this, you can see it's trying to identify where to put it. That tends to be the upper part. So we're gonna move this back quite a bit. For example, I'm getting 7. Should do something. Yep. I guess like 9. But yeah, a lot of this is just quite a bit of trial and error. And then let's just make sure it works for everything. That was close. Should be a bit higher then, based on what we're looking for. Yeah. So in this, it fits kind of snugly in the center, but we don't really have that luxury some of the times, so. But the positioning looks all right. Pretty happy with it. I think we could move it like a little bit back, but that might interrupt with something like a cheek piece, for example. No, should fit. Okay. Whatever you say. And then we also want this to be more of a wood tone. Yeah, so our orthogonal temp should be generally a bit higher. Let's see how much we can do. It's still looking kind of reasonable. Yeah, that looks good. Pretty happy with this one that we have. And now we just need to wood color it. We can, what is it called? Dark shade. I remember calling it something. Pretty sure we have a wood color somewhere here. You can alternate little wood color thing. No? Okay. Just do color dot darkened 0.1. That's roughly the same thing. And here we don't want to confuse the player of the shallow, so go something like that. Maybe a rounded square would be a bit nicer. So now that I have that idea stuck in my head, we can start doing this absolute nonsense. Let's do this. Okay, and then we take this. But this was a really good reference for us. It basically told us kind of where we wanted to go next, which I'm pretty happy about. So we're gonna make it, let's see here, a bit more of a length, a height heavy rectangle, a height heavy rounded rectangle. And that just gives us a bit more character rather than just a circle. So this starts here. Let's do 4 for now. I don't know why I'm doing this. We'll need 5 for now. Okay. So what this gives us is the freedom to do some things. 11, 3. Fortunately, you can still do mental math. That's good. Here, I want to do this by, let's say, like 1, for example. And that just gives it the character that we want. Oh, wait, nope, did this wrong. Oh. Okay, yeah, so we can see the character that it has. It looks a bit more like a triangle somehow. Okay, yeah, that's not it. Yeah, but that looks a lot more like what we want, which is good. Of course, otherwise that would not be so great. Okay, so we're gonna give it its kind of rounded character, so we can say goodbye to the circle. Bye, circle. It gives us this. We can edit that. 2 for each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we need 6 points now. Okay. This may have... Okay, so this is what it's going to give us our rounded character here. So we start with that. This one is shorter. No. Yeah, okay. That's correct. Doesn't look that much different, honestly. Well, we can always buy this. Oh, it's happening on the bottom corner. Okay. Yeah, so I was wrong. Um, this is probably fine. Should round that out a little bit. Okay. So bottom, left, up. It's pretty nice. We can just do the last two from 11.1. Okay, you know what? I think I'm good for that. And then we can do the central bar. And two. Hey, right side looks a bit different. Oh, that's how it works. Okay. Okay, we're almost done this part, and then we just need to do the front. Front's literally just a hook. It's kind of hilarious. Draw, bolt action receiver, stock thingy. Okay. So we're gonna take this band right here. True thickness belt band. Eh. Let me make it shorter. It's really nicely placed in the middle. Okay. I think we have to lower this and raise that. Okay. Looks good. So something like that. So if we do our bigger style here, all right, that makes more sense too. Something like that. It's great to know though. Doesn't look right. Eh. Oh well. I think one other option we can try for the buttstock is do do. Try to do the same thing but different. Okay. Var shift. Starting vector. It's minus orthogonal temp. Probably something like this. This might fail for this shorter one though. So let's see. It's my short one. All right. That looks good, guys. Oh wow, you actually figured out what to do in FTD? That's crazy. Small little Corvette, all soon as 5 hours. Yeah, that's cool. Do you know what you're arming your little Corvette with? Yeah, Briamic, did you see the new sling option? Fake gasp. Wow. That looks like something. Ooh, that's cool. The Rixas second monitor content is real. Although, yeah, if someone watches the Rixas stream on their first monitor, that's crazy. Okay, that looks good. Now I need to add some buttons, more buttons. Split screen Rixas stream and FTD. Alt tabbing moment? Okay. So if we see this one, whoops. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Posting a challenge now? Wow. I mean, he's literally called somebody, so. Also might be watching the stream, because you have the stream notification. But, hello if you're watching. Yeah, so now we have to do the settings here. Wow, I love Rixas so much. I think we did something, right? No? Wow. So true, for real, for real. Yep. Did you watch Hawkins 656's bow tutorial? Oh, no, hull tutorial, sorry. You just have to do slope stagger. That easy. You get a reasonably looking good bow. I might type in the wrong thing. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, so if we do this. Oh, okay. I think Hawkins also covers that in his tutorials. I don't think I do that though, usually. The ships that I make, they don't have the wave breaker bow at the bottom. Or I don't know remember what it's called. It has some like seaworthiness thing related to it. There's some interesting physics there. I don't remember. Like, oh, I'm gonna do it like 5 degrees, and then I have my upper lip at 5 degrees to stop the break waves and some weird thing at the bottom. Okay, so here actually, I forgot to do something. The bulb. True? So true. Reset all references. But the reset references button is gonna nuke things. Current cartridge equals box new. Current magazine box. Current magazine 2 is magazine box. And we have that. So that should clear all the references. Let's just make sure that works. So here, for example, let's check this. Looks good. And then we want put in a giant magnet for no reason. Goes like that. And the point is when we do our reset all references, it should do that. Okay. That works. Yippee. Whoa. Yeah, I should hide those buttons. Anyways, we should go to the bottom here, and we need to kind of wrangle these two buttons. There's like interface 5 here. I'm gonna call this bolt toggle bolt. So do this. Connect. Set node 2D. I should draw. Okay. Whoa, okay, there we go. Do you guys see this? Progress. Holy shit. It just ejects a spent casing. Why are there more errors coming out here? Oh, okay. I'll change that. Wait, are there more errors coming in? Wow, look, it's our new clicky toy. New fidget toy. Okay. Stuff of that. Um, next is I think something for the bipod. And that does this. Hey, Pedgore. What's up? Okay, what else should we do? It's not animated. It's literally two still frames. There is no animation. There probably won't be animation in Rixas for a long while. It's kind of crazy. True. That's a ping. This one should be up here somewhere. Slope. Okay, we have this button. Does bipod toggle? Okay, you just have to restart that. Cartridge. Let's see here. Yeah, that's hilarious. Oh, okay. Let me think why that would be the case. Oh, okay. I think I just have to do this. Let's toggle that first. Make sure I'm not misunderstanding this. Yeah, that was funny. You may laugh. You are permitted. Uh, this one is 1 over ratio. What's the reciprocal? Reciprocal of... Oh, I did the wrong thing. Okay. My bad. Wrong one. Hmm. Times this ratio. And try this. Okay, I think I have the answer. Is I have to convert it into a vector. Convert slope to vector. And that one was pretty... I just forgot about that. 9 by 9 turrets? I think that's pretty normal. A lot of the times, because I do realistic builds, it ends up being like a 3 by 3 turret. -1, -0.1. Try that. To do bipod slope, equals bipod slope dot normalized. Yeah, I forgot vector math existed when I was doing this. Bipod slope d times 16 times ratio. That's going to be the new starting point of this one. This is incredibly intense. Spot the comma of the game. This one starts at 18. This one ends at 18. This one ends at 19. Okay. It works though. Hell yeah. We're doing things. So much math. Hey Mika. It's the daily Mika check-in. Sponsored by Mika. Possibly. What is going on? No, it's the same one. I'm just converting it to a different system. This one should make it bend up more. Okay. Okay. That is good. Now we're just going to copy this over. Actually, we do this first. Nope. What is this stuff? Color. One. Yep. Rixas is all math. Even the art is math. That's how much math there is. This one becomes 0.11. It's really long. I think there's something faulty with the math here. Let me see. Should be fine. I don't see anything else that could have affected it. Plus orthogonal 10. 0.9 to ratio. Yeah. Interesting. Let's see the professional method of using my finger to measure this. I actually have a ruler. Where's my ruler? That is 5-ish centimeters on my screen. Okay, they're the same. Just the perspective makes it look very weird. Okay. That's good to know. This looks wrong. Okay, it looks correct when it's unfolded. Isn't that sick, guys? Look at this. Isn't Rixas so cool? Anyways. Yeah, no comment. Um, Rixas is a psyop made by me to get donations. Yeah, where's the snipping tool? What's the snipping tool will? Bro, you barely played the game. You can't say that. I haven't seen you post a design in like 4 months. But yeah, Mika, something else we also did was I don't know why I say we, it's only me. But something else we did was an alternate sling style. That's this one. I see. Yeah. There's something like that. And this cool looking guy right here. Yeah, I think that's kind of a lot here. Also, we have options to toggle the bolts from the thing. Wow, so you can pretend that you are actuating the gun. Incredible. Maybe I should do something for the ladder side, actually. Um, you know what? I'll do that later. I'll do the more important things first. Yeah, so I think what is next for... How much does a bipod cost? Doesn't cost anything? Wow, okay. Um, I'll do that later. Oh, it doesn't cost anything because you don't have a bipod. The firearm doesn't include a bipod, it's just there. In the screen. To actually have a bipod, you need to put in your loadouts. This is just simulation for when it doesn't have a bipod. Anyways, I was just kind of joking earlier that this is kind of like a... I almost made like a fidget toy. Okay. So that's for that. Yeah, it's mostly done. Also, the other stock material, the for steel, you want to do like half steel and then steel stocks and stuff, but I'm not doing that right now. See ya, Pad. See you later. Have a nice day. Also, for reference, this is receiver style 3. That's why you have this curve here. Okay, what did I want to do? Important stuff. Important stuff. So here I think what I wanted to do is put in a load firearm and you get more results. Let's just try something and see how big the screen is first. Okay, so we still have more that we can do. That's good. So I was thinking that we could do something for the receiver very quickly, which is just to divide peak pressure by 10 and then run it through the receiver, which would make some sense. Yeah, we can try that first. Where's our testing? Let me just close a lot of stuff first. Oh, okay. I'll do that later. It's not that important. We'll keep that in mind. Makes sense. Uh, Barrel only style is also for full action rifles. Hmm. But yeah, generally when you have like later stuff, you can have it barrel only. Okay, so it's using this. Get peak. Breach pressure. Receiver conditions. Okay. So we get stress, I think. Error checking. Oh, and this is actually that. Interesting. Where does that come from? It can't get deleted. Where does that error even come from? Hello? How do I do this? Oh, it's from up here. Okay. Well, I remember doing this part. That's such a headache. Um, but for barrel stresses, I'm just doing an arbitrary value for the competition. And change it later. I think we have some kind of stress somewhere. Yeah, and we have this. bar pressure equals get peak breach pressure, I'm pretty sure. The difference is that I do fix that thing. But yeah. The point is that we don't know, because even the textbook does not teach us that information. So that is kind of like the front section, which is cool and stuff. Wow. It is because you have the force from the back, and that does stuff. It goes back, and then the lugs press on the back. Also, they might press on the top and bottom as well. Who knows? So I'm just kind of simulating that a little bit. So that we have some level of minimum thickness. Yeah, I think so. Like the card 98K has like 3 lugs. There's 2 main ones and there's 1 safety one. So they know that it can fail. That's why they have the 3rd safety one at the back. So there is room for the lug to go snap at some point. Otherwise, they wouldn't do that. Walk into the barrel? Interesting. But yeah, most guns did not use AR-15 style lugs for the longest time. The AR is a very modern platform in its design and the mechanisms that it uses. Clueless. Cartridge, barrel cartridge diameter. Whoa. Okay, don't have to worry about that. Oh, wait, we actually don't use that. Huh. Okay. So we don't care about this. Silver material thickness. And we get the Von Mises out of it. Incredible. Let's say we do this. We do. Tangential stress. Von Mises. I love Von Mises. And that's for the main material. What's the outwards force? So we know that the bolt holds most of it, and it's fine usually. Yeah, I'm really proud of the get all problems one. That one's definitely a masterpiece in Elfkin lore. Alright. Well, it reminded me of something important in Discord. That's useful. Da, 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 da. We have this. If result is greater than this. And do a float, I guess. That makes more sense. Oh yeah, casing stress is also something I have to consider as well later. That one I can actually do, as in that it's documented on how to do it, but still not easy at all. Ow. Okay. So we do like return. Yep, that is correct. And if Phoenix was alive, that would be great. Unfortunately, Phoenix is dead. All hope is lost. So, I still have to do that myself. Unless we can crowdsource more competent staff as well. Yeah, the other dev who died. He didn't actually die, but Yeah, there was another dev for the period of a month, basically. Okay, so we get receiver failure. Cool. All right, so we're gonna add this to the list of errors. If firearm dot get receiver failure is greater cartridge is greater than 0, then we do error holder and receiver failure. Something like receiver walls will deform from residual stresses. I'm actually not sure because I'm pretty sure he ghosted everyone. Like, I remember messaging his friend. His friend was like, "Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to him either." And also, if you look at his GitHub for his project, which was the one that he was working on, his last update was 2 months ago for like one file, and the rest of it hasn't been updated for like 11 months. So because I know he also helped other devs with stuff. Like there's other games which he helped for like, well, I mean, I know of one other game where he also helped provide resources for interior ballistics. And now I'm friends with that dev too. So we have made connections, moved on, stuff like that. Interesting. Okay. Oh well. But no hard feelings though, honestly. It's not like he joined and then contributed like 0 and then took stuff and left. So it's a bit different. I was the one who reached him out to him first about using the interior ballistic solver information. And he agreed to that. That agreement still has not been canceled, so. So nothing crazy happened, basically. I'm still using my own solver. I just tuned it to more closely match his. So the problem with his solver is that it's completely unreadable, the code. Like it's the least friendly written code ever. And it's also written with Python specific features. Like yes, it can be translated, but it's just a big hassle. Okay, there's no errors. Oh, if you look at his Python code, it's like every variable is like 2 letters long, 3 letters long, and you have a bunch of functions with not many comments. And it goes through a bunch of Python specific features that languages like C Sharp and C++ don't have, and you're like, what the hell? Also, no typecasting as well. So you would have to like create your own manual on which variables are what values, what value types. Q45. So if we put like a normal thing here, let's see. Yeah, it looks a bit black. This one is the same. The emulsion does use for 140. Okay. Let's try to adjust it a little bit. Let's see what I can get away with here and still be reasonable. Okay, so for example, let's try actually doing like a 1 mm receiver emulsion test. Like, will this break? No, probably not. Oh, okay. Max receiver stress. Really? Huh. I'm sure if I do this, it'll break. For sure. Yeah. Something like this makes some sense. Okay. That's cool. How do I do barrel lifetime cycles? Let's see. I only looked at interior. And I look at the results. I didn't actually look that much into the code. Okay. Actually, I have to do something else. So I guess I'll end this stream here. Thank you guys all for coming and boosting my watch time. Please like, subscribe, all the other stuff, good stuff. See you all